Alright, here's the carrier itself. It's off the belt. This is the back of it. This is the belt carrier. It's detachable. The carrier itself has paddle strips to allow you to take it off of this carrier and put it on your pack if you want. The belt carrier itself has non-skid fabric on the back of it. It's kind of like a rubberized stuff. The inside of the belt loops have the same fabric to keep it from moving around on your belt too much. Like I say, you can detach this belt carrier off of the canteen carrier. That way you can put the canteen carrier on your pack if you want. Or you can use it with a shoulder strap. There's 2 D-rings on the side of the canteen carrier on the back side, to where you can wear it as a sling type deal. This won't come with a sling. The reasoning is that if I make these, or if Lucky 1-2 makes them, which is likely who will be the maker of these for me, each of those companies, if you want to call them that, are one person shows. I'm the only one who makes this gear, and at Lucky 1-2 there's only one individual who sews up the gear. So it's handmade, custom stuff, and there's no way that we can compete with companies importing from China or even larger manufacturers here in the United States. So what I'm getting at is there's those shoulder slings are available from several different companies, and they'll be much cheaper than we can actually make them for. So that's an option if you want to go that route. You may even have a sling that you can use, or you may want to make one on a paracord or whatever. On the front right, sort of, is 3 rows of PALS webbing to hook up whatever kind of pouches you want. There's also 3 rows of loop, Velcro loop. That's for attaching any kind of tearaway pouches you want, patches, whatever you desire. And on the bottom is a totally covered in loop Velcro. That's for tearaway first aid pouches, compass pouches, PSK pouches, whatever you want, you can put there. Here on the left side of the carrier is a pocket, and this is a pass-through pocket. This thing will be a smaller size than what's on here now, more than likely. I made this too big. This is a prototype. There's a lot of problems with fit up and stuff like that, which will all be solved whenever they are offered for sale. But this pocket, once again, you can stow whatever you want in it. The reason it's a pass-through pocket is to be able to hook your knife and pass your knife down behind it. On top of the pocket, behind the pocket, is a snap with a Velcro closure loop, and it goes through a standard belt loop on sheath. Now, this may be changed a little bit depending on how Lucky 1-2 wants to sew them and how they want to offer them. These may or may not come with a pocket. The reason I say that is this pocket, like I said, is oversized. It's too big. When I made the pattern, I screwed up and made it too big. So the new pockets are going to be shrunk in width. So they're only going to be, say, 3 inches wide. That won't accommodate some sheaths. It'll accommodate most sheaths. But some sheaths, I think you're going to have a wider sheath, and it's going to be a problem. So Lucky 1-2 will decide this, whether they want to put the smaller pocket on, or whether they want to leave the small pocket off, put a field of PALS webbing with a shock cord lock on the bottom. That way you can still hook your knife up, and you can also hook up a pouch over it if you want, if your knife is small enough, or you can just leave the pouch off and just leave the knife there. They may offer both options, the pocket or the PALS with the shock cord lock. Just have to see how it all shakes out and what they want to do. But there will be a knife carrier there, so you'll have your knife on your canteen if you want. You won't have to. What I like about that is, if you're like me, you have several knives, and I like to be able to just pick up this whole thing. My knife will be on it. All I have to do is fill it up, which, by the way, this is full of water right now, and it was when it was on my belt earlier. you'll just be able to pick it up and go. You'll have everything packed in there. You won't have to put a knife on also on your belt while you put this on. You just pick this up, everything will be there, and this is all you put on your belt. So the thing that makes this different from other canteen carriers is its expandability. The main thing I wanted to be able to do was incorporate some type of shelter, because we do get a lot of rain, and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys who get a lot of rain, and it's nice to have a compact kit with shelter in it already, so you don't have to build some kind of improvised shelter whenever you get out there. That is less than ideal. So this thing is made to where it fits a bushcraft mess tarp around your canteen and canteen cup, and your canteen will sit in the middle of that. You just wrap it. You wrap the canteen in the cup. Cup's in there. Wrap the canteen in the cup in your mess and shove the whole thing in the carrier. It's highly expandable with cord locks on the side and shock cord, so you can pull it out to pretty good size. So if you want to put something larger in there, you can. Once again, you know, the weight's going to be a factor on your belt, so just keep that in mind. You get it overloaded, you're going to know it. It's just the nature of what it is. So I mean, it'll expand out quite a bit. It also will shrink down to where if you don't want to carry a mess or anything in there, you can shrink it down and just carry the canteen cup like a normal carrier. Now it's not as tight as a normal carrier because it's designed primarily for the shelter to be in there also, but it will squeeze down and keep your canteen and cup right where it should be. It gets a little sloppy because it's not made for that, but it works. Once again, to expand it, you just pull the cord locks out and open it up on the sides, and you can fit quite a bit in there. Same on the bottom. It has cord locks on the bottom, and you can expand the bottom out where the whole thing opens up. Alright, so that's it. I think it'll probably be called the Dauntless, after the World War II era bombers, torpedo bombers. Alright, for anybody interested, let me know. I'll put a link in the description whenever they become available, and they're more than likely be made by Lucky 1-2, which is a great American company, veteran owned, and just good people, and they make quality gear. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you like it.